The Ticket is an incredibly boring drama film, directed and written by Ida Fluke and starring Dan Stevens. And I had watched it because they did a big internet blast on YouTube with the trailer, and the trailer looked like it was creepy, like there's something else going on, but there isn't.
Finally, an angel goes to God, and he says, "This man has been praying so long. Why don't you let him win?" God says, "I'd love to help him out, but he's never bought a lottery ticket."
So this film is basically about this guy that's blind and has a great life, really. I mean, he has a wife and a kid and a job, and I mean, it seems like he's doing okay, but then he magically regains sight when his tumor shrinks or something, and then he becomes an asshole, and that's the movie. Like, that's really all there is to the film. It's just like, at the beginning of the movie, he regains his sight, and then he's like, oh, I'm attracted to someone else. Bye. Malin Akerman plays his wife, and she's a beautiful woman. And like the girl he goes with is just like a slightly younger and hotter version of her, and like, but they look very similar. So it's like, it's not like his wife is ugly or his wife doesn't like fit his taste at all. But, he gave up the rest of his life and all he had with them, like for no reason. They just had some random sex with this girl. It's weird too, where they try to explain why he left them. It's just like because she didn't tell him everything that was going on, and that she didn't love him for him because like not even that they didn't love him, but that when they first met, she danced with him because he was blind and looked like he was sad. And like, that's not how the relationship was formed. That's how they met. But they have like years together, and it's just so weird. And they never explain like what happened. Like, the whole thing, oh, it's so repetitive. He says this whole line over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like, oh, so this guy always prayed to God to win the lottery. And one time the angel was so tired of hearing it, went to God and said, "Hey, God, why don't you let the guy win the lottery?" And they're like, "Well, I would if he bought a ticket." Ha ha! And this whole theme of the movie is that I guess if you really want to do something, you have to take a chance. But he doesn't do anything to take a chance. Like, he doesn't do anything. He didn't like go to an experiment or whatever to try to regain his vision. He was just randomly given it, and he didn't do anything with it. And then, of course, the ending is so obvious what's going to happen. Like, I could tell the very beginning of when he gained his sight, I knew what the ending was going to be. But I don't see what the point of the film was. It's not trying to say anything. It's not, I mean, there's a lot of the guys of the housing crisis and stuff, but they don't really do anything interesting with it. And I mean, his character, like, gaining his sight, he didn't do anything with it that he couldn't have done without his sight. Like, the only thing, he gained more confidence, and he gained more cutthroatness to be a douchebag to everyone. Like, he could have done that when he was blind. Like, it's not like he realized he wanted to be an athlete. He wanted to be more of a hard ass in the real estate business. And that's, he can see now, he can be a douchebag. And it's stupid. I hated the film. Like, the acting was okay, but it was just so pointless. It's a bad movie. I'd probably give it like a 2 out of 10. I really hated it. Like, I don't see any point of the film. It was just a boring mess that I would definitely not recommend. Thanks for watching, and you can check out my other videos around my head.